Class 11th Biology, Morphology of Flowering Plants. We have started fruits in this series. Aggregate fruits. An aggregate fruit is a group of fruitlets which develop from the free ovaries of a single flower. The aggregate fruit is also called as stereo. Flowers with apocarpus, multiple gynoecium give rise to a number of fruits, as there are a number of free ovaries, each capable of giving rise to one fruit. But as all these fruits develop from one flower, they form aggregate fruits. It is of following types. Stereo of Acneage, the fruitlet of Acneage are embedded over the surface of fleshy thalamus as brownish spot. For example, lotus, strawberry, etc. Stereo of follicles. In this case, many follicles make an stereo which are arranged on the elongated thalamus in a bunch. Example, Calotropis, Catharanthus, Mycelia, etc. Stereo of berries. It is the aggregate fruit of small berries. Example, custard apple. Stereo of drupes. In this fruit, many small drupes are arranged in a group on the fleshy thalamus. Raspberry, blackberry, etc. Stereo of samara. Example is Ailanthus. Stereo of. Third type of fruit is multiple or composite fruits. Multiple or composite fruits. The aggregate fruits are formed out of a number of free ovaries within a single flower. The multiple or composite fruit is formed by all the flower of a whole inflorescence grouped together. There are two types of composite fruits. These are Sorosis, this type of fruit develop from catkin, spike or aspidix inflorescence. For example, pineapple, mulberry, jackfruit, kathal, etc. And Syconus. This type of fruit develop from hypanthodium inflorescence. For example, peepal, banyan, fig. Important functions of fruits. Importance or functions of fruits. Fruits are the major source of vitamins, acids, pectin and sugars. Certain fruits are dried and consumed as food for longer time. Fruits are the most important fruit for human beings. Cereal including rice, wheat, maize, oat, barley, etc. are also fruits which form our main food. Many fruits are used as vegetables. Some fruits are the source of medicines. For example, opium is obtained from fruit of Papaver somniferum, which form a large number of drugs. seeds. After fertilization, zygote give rise. Embryo and endosperm is formed from primary endosperm nucleus. Meanwhile, the ovule is transformed into seed. The seed may be defined as the fertilized and mature ovule inside an ovary is called seed. The structure of the seed is made up of seed coat. It is formed by the integument of ovule and consists of two layers. Outer seed coat developed from outer integuments, while inner layer or inner seed coat formed by inner integuments. Technically, outer and inner layer of the seed coats are known as testa and tegmen. Embryo. It is main part of the seeds which develop from zygote. An embryo may also consist of following two parts: tigellum, it is also known as embryonal axis, which may have four regions: red cell, hypocotyl, lumule, and epicotyl. And cotyledons. Embryo has tigellum and cotyledons. These are also known as embryonal leaves, which are present on the lateral side of embryonal axis. Seed coat, embryo, endosperm, it is a typical triploid tissue inside a seed which provides nourishment to embryo inside seed during storage and also during germinations. Micropyle, it is a pore situated on one end of the seed, and raphe, which is remain of filament, are mostly in dicot seeds in the form of a ridge. So the classification of seeds, angiospermic seeds may be grouped into two categories: monocotyledonous seeds and dicotyledonous seeds. Cotyledonous seeds, there is only one cotyledons, but in dicotyledonous seeds have two cotyledons. Classification of seeds. Normally seeds are classified into two groups or two categories: monocotyledonous seeds, only one endosperm present in the embryo, and dicotyledonous, two endosperms are present in their embryo. Dicotyledonous seeds may be endospermic or non-endospermic. Means in the most of dicotyledonous plants, endosperm is completely exhausted during seed formations. but some are the exceptions in which endosperm is present inside the seeds. Mostly endosperms is found in monocotyledonous seeds, which provide food materials during germinations, but in dicotyledonous seeds, food material is stored in their cotyledons. So monocotyledonous seeds, this type of seeds are found in monocot plants like wheat, paddy, barley. These have only one cotyledons. Dicotyledons are found in dicot plant and are characterized by two cotyledons in the embryo. Dicotyledonous seeds further classified into two types, endospermic. These seeds have a special type of tissue in which large amount of food is stored, for example papaya, castor, etc. Non-endospermic seeds are devoid of endosperm. Food material are stored in cotyledons, perigram, and most of the dicot parts. The structure of a typical dicotyledonous endospermic seed. The structure of a dicotyledonous endospermic seed. Example, castor. Castor is a good example of dicotyledonous endospermic seed. It is a member of Euphorbiaceae family, in which ragma type of fruit is found. 3 cocci are found in each fruits. Each coccus has a single seed. It is covered by a thick testa and tegmen. Is absent a thin perisperm is situated just below the seed coat. Ventral side of seed is flat or concave, while dorsal side is convex. A white outgrowth is found at micropyle. It is known as caruncles. A massive endosperm is found inside the perisperm. It is rich in oil stored on reserve food materials. In the middle of endosperm there is an embryo having two cotyledons. Red seal is protruded outwards. Micropyle. Epicotyls and hypocotyls are short in length. The structure of a typical dicotyledonous non-endospermic seeds. Example as gram, chana. Gram is a member of subfamily Papilionaceae of family Leguminosae. It has legume type of fruit inside which 1-2 seeds are found. Seeds are brown or grey colored. Micropylar end is pointed and curved. Micropylar pore and hilum are distinct. Seeds are covered by two-layered seed coat, testa and tegmen. Endosperm is absent inside seed. The embryonal axis consisting of red seal, plumule, epicotyl and hypocotyl together with two massive cotyledons are evident. Food material are stored in the cotyledons. The structure of a typical monocotyledonous seeds. Example is maize. The grain of maize is not a seed, rather it is a fruit, caryopsis type fruit, in which the pericarp and seed coat are fused. Grain is flat from both the sides. One end is narrow while another end is broader. Major part of fruit or seed is occupied by endosperm. A small embryo is found toward narrower end of the seed. Endosperm can be divided into two regions. Outer region is in the form of a layer called aleuron layer. It is rich in protein. Inner region is massive, in which large amount of carbohydrate in the form of starch is stored. It is known as mealy or storage region. In the embryonal axis there are a plumule, a red seal and a large cotyledons. A covering called Coledogia is found over reticle. Single cartilagen is known as scutellum. Plumule is also covered by a layer which is called coleoptiles. Difference between monocot and dicot seeds. Monocot seed, only one cotyledons is found in monocotyledonous plants. Monocotyledonous seed is found in monocotyledonous plants and dicotyledonous seed is found in dicotyledonous plants. It has only one cotyledons and it has two cotyledons. Food material are stored in the endosperm of monocotyledonous seeds. In dicotyledonous seeds, food materials are stored in the cotyledons. In monocot, alluron layer is found, but this layer is not found in dicotyledonous seeds. Coleorhiza and coleoptile layers over reticule and plumule are found in monocotyledonous seeds, but in dicotyledonous seeds, such layers are not found. Seed germinations. At the time of harvesting and also during storage, seeds are dehydrated. At the advent of favourite conditions, a seed absorbs water from the outer medium through micropyle. Synthesis of enzymes, hormones, RNA and protein become rapid. Reticule, plumule, hypocotyl and epicotyl enlarge due to cell division and cell elongation. Due to this, reticule and plumule come out by breaking the seed coat. All these changes are collectively known as seed germinations. Types of seed germination. There are two types of seed germination in higher plants. Hypogeal means below the soil and epigeal above the soil. Hypogeal at the time of seed germination, when the epicotyl elongates and become curved, it brings the plumule above the soil. Cotyledons remain underground. Such type of seed germination is called hypogeal. Example: gram, pea, wheat, paddy, etc. In epigeal types, in bean, hypocotyls grow actively and become curved. It brings the seed above the soil. After coming above the surface of soil, the hypocotyls straightens. The loosened seed coat fall down and cotyledons turn green. Such a type of seed germination is called epigeal. Now, epicotyl grow and the plumule give rise to green leaves. Cotyledons fall down ultimately. Example: bean, groundnut, etc. Means cotyledons remain below the soils and cotyledons come out above the soil. Conditions required for seed germination. Conditions required for seed germinations: water, optimum temperature, and oxygen are essential requirement for the germination of seed. Some species, however, also have specific light requirements. Water. Water absorbed through the seed coat and micropyle. It is indispensable for the germination of seeds and brings about the hydration of seed coat, causes the swelling of seed coat and rupture it. This facilitates the entry of oxygen and the release of accumulated carbon dioxide. It also helps in the emergence of embryo. Water is also involved in the enzymatic hydrolysis of various organic acids, translocation of solute substances, and respiratory breakdown of complex organic compounds which are stored as food materials. Oxygen. Aeration of soil is necessary for the proper germination of seeds. It is essential for the aerobic respiration by which the seed gets the requisite energy for growth of embryo. Temperature. The seed in which germination has been initiated are very sensitive to temperature variation. However, the minimum, optimum and maximum value of temperature varies from species to species. The dry seeds can withstand very high temperature. Light. Light is required by a number of seeds for proper germination. Plants can be divided into three groups on the basis of influence of light on the germination of seed. Seed is stimulated to germinate by exposure to light, light sensitive. Seed is stimulated to germinate by exposure to dark, and seed indifferent to illuminations. They may germinate either in light or in dark. In both conditions they can germinate. So germination of seed is followed by the vegetative stage, which has two phases: the immature or juvenile phase and the mature or adult phase. Time span of the vegetative stage varies from species to species. Such plants which complete their life cycle in a year are called annual, whereas those plants which take 2 years to complete their life cycle are called biennial. The plants which grow for several years and flower year after year are called perennial plants.